kids, this is me again, your teacher Erica. How are you today? Okay, so I hope that you are doing good. Today, as you can see on the screen, we are going to talk about addition of fractions. Okay? So again, our topic for today is addition of fractions. First, I have to review the parts of the fraction. So we have here 2 over 5 or 2/5. Alright? So the number 2 here, it is called a numerator. Everybody say numerator. Okay. It is about the number of parts that we have. So here in this circle or in this pie, so the shaded region, which is in the color purple, okay, how many? 1, 2. So 2. We have 2 number of parts that we have. Alright? Next. How many parts in all? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why here we have here 5 as the total parts in whole. Okay? So again, the number 5 here is the denominator. Okay? So numerator, denominator. Alright? Okay. 2/5 or 2 over 5. So here, how many the shaded region that has a color blue? The color blue shaded region or shaded part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6, and then how many parts in all? 8. All right, so we have 6 over 8. And then the other one here is how many the orange shaded region? 3, right? And then how many the total parts? It's 4. So we have here 3 over 4 or 3/4. So as you can see here, I put equal sign, which means they are just the same value. Because we are going to talk about simplifying fraction as well, okay? Or make it simple. So 6 over 8, they the 6 and the number 8, they can be both divided by 2, right? 6 divides 2 is 3, right? 8 divides 2, okay? 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then 8 divided by 2 is 4, right? Okay, so 6 over 8 is the same as 3 over 4. They both have the same value, alright? So meaning to say, the simple form of 6 over 8 here is 3 over 4. Understand? Okay. Next, another example. So how many is the green shaded part here? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 over, how many is the total? 6. Okay, so 4 over 6. And then how about in purple here? Okay, we have 2 shaded part, and then the total part here is 3. So 1, 2, 3. 2 over 3. So they are equal in value because the simplest form of 4, 6 is 2 over 3. As you can see, the number 4 and the number 6 can be divided by 2, right? Or divisible by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay? So this is how you're going to simplify fractions. Okay. Which mixed number? Okay, I'm going to show you the mixed number. So the mixed number is, it has a whole part. just like this. These are the example of mixed number. Again, please say mixed number. Okay, so these are the example of a mixed number. It has a whole part here on this side. Okay, like 3 and 2 third, 2 and 2 third, or 2 and 1 over 3, 3 and 2 over 4. These are the example of the mixed number. Okay, so how many, example in this one part, how many parts does it have? So 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But it has all shaded parts. All the parts are shaded, I mean. Okay? So 1, count as a 1, 2. Okay? 2 only because not all parts here are shaded. So 2, here is 2. And then, how many is the shaded part on the last box? 2. So this is why 2 here. And then, how many parts? Each of them, 3 parts. So the answer here is 2 and 2 over 3, or 2 and 2/3. Understand? Alright, next, another example. So how many parts of each box here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So count as 1 because all parts are shaded. So 1, 2. So we have here 2, right? Okay, 2. But which one here is the correct answer? So here is how many shaded parts? 1, 2, 3. So here is the 3. 3 as well. But how many, the total parts of each box? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer here is 2 and 3 over 4, or 2 and 3/4. Understand? Okay, these are the example of a mixed number. Alright, so here another example. So we have here the blue dots, okay, the domino here. So 5 over 4. The simplest form of this 5 over 4, or 5/4, is 1 and 1/4. How? So just divide. How many 4 are there in 5? The answer, how many 4 are there in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So only 1/4. So the answer here is 1. And then how many left? Okay, 1. And then copy denominator 4. 1 and 1 over 4, or 1 and 1/4. So just like this one, this is the example of its representation. Alright? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because the denominator is 4. So which means every box has a 4 parts. Okay? So 1 here, so meaning all shaded part in the first box, and then 1 only, and then 4. Understand? Next here is how many? 6 over 2. So 2, 6 can be divided into 2, right? So that's why the answer here is 3. 6 divides 2. The answer is 3. So this is the example of its representation. Denominator is 2. That's why 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3 as a whole number. So which means all parts are shaded. The whole parts are shaded. Okay? Understand? The whole parts of the 3 boxes here. Okay, another one here is 7 over 3. So this time, we cannot divide 7 by 3. Okay? So, if this is the case, we are going to make it into a mixed number. Okay? How many 3 are there in 7? So 1, and then 2. So the answer is 2. And then how many left? 1. Then copy 3. So this is the example of its representation. Okay, the denominator is 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 2 meaning 2 whole are in shaded. Okay, so in this example, so 2 and 1/3. Okay, so these are the example of the mixed number, or from this fraction make it into mixed, or this one like this. Okay, so let's practice more. Okay, in this example, so we are now going to add fraction to fraction and then simplify the answer if necessary. So we have here 1/5 or 1/5. Okay, one shaded part, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 1, 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1/5 plus 2/5. Okay, again 1/5 plus 2/5 equals. So in adding fraction, the denominator, okay, if it's the same denominator, just simply copy the denominator. If the same denominator, copy the denominator, then add the numerators. Alright? 1 plus 2 equals 3. So the answer here is 3/5 or 3/5. 3/5 or 3/5. Alright? Understand? It's very easy. Just add the numerator if the denominator is the same. So 5 the same, 5 the same, right? So just copy. Okay? Another example here. So 2/9 plus 5/9. So the same denominator 9. So just copy 9. Then 2 plus 5, 7. 7/9. Do we need to simplify? No. Okay. Next. So the same denominator 5, copy 5. Then 10 plus 4, 14. 14/5. Okay, this one, if the numerator is bigger than the denominator, so you have to make it into a mixed number. How many 5 are there in 14? There are 2 5s in 14. And then, how many left? 4. So 2 5s in 14. Then, how many left? Number 4. And then just simply copy 5. Understand? So this is the example on how you're going to simplify your answer. Okay. So the 2 and 4/5 and the 2 and 4/5 is the final answer. Alright? Next. 4/11 plus 6/11. So the same denominator, just copy 11. 4 plus 6, 10. And then copy 11. 10/11. 10 is smaller than denominator, so no need to make it into mixed number. No. Alright? So, do they have a common divisible number? No. Okay. So, this is the final answer. 10/11 or 10/11. Alright? Okay, next. Okay, the same denominator. So, if the same denominator, 40, 40, just add the numerator. 12 plus 11. How much? 23/40. The numerator 23 is smaller than the denominator 40. Don't make it into mixed number. No. We will going to make it into mixed number if the numerator is greater than denominator. So this time, no. Do they have in common divisible number? No. Can 23 divided by 2? No, only 40. So no, this is the final answer, alright? Next, 19 plus 27. What's the answer? Alright, 46. And then, copy the denominator. The same denominator, copy. Alright. So this time, take a look the answer. 46 over 54. Are there any number or the greatest number that can be divided to 46 and 54? It must have the same number, divisible the same number, alright? What do you think? Okay. They are both can be divided, okay, into 2. Alright, so 46 divided by 2, how much? 23. Alright. And then, if you divide the denominator into 2, you must to divide the denominator into 2 if it can divided by into 2. Alright? But if not, then you don't need to do both. Whatever you do to the numerator, you have to do the same with the denominator. Alright? So, if it's divided by 2 here, it must be divided by 2 here. Unless you cannot simplify anymore. It's the final answer. So, 54 divided by 2 is 27. 23 over 27, is there any number that can be divided both 23 and 27? No, okay, because 23 here is the prime number, so you cannot factor it out. So this is the final answer, 23 over 27. Understand? Alright, next, another example. So the same denominator, just copy. So 15 plus 21, 36. Okay, then copy denominator. Alright? So 36 over 84. Is there any number that you can think that is divisible both to 36 and 84? The highest divisible number? Okay, what do you think is the answer? I mean the number? Okay. They can be both divided by 12. Alright, so 36 divided by 12. What is the answer? Okay, 3. Okay, so next, the denominator 84, you have also to divide it into 12. Okay, so 12 divides 84 now. So again, whatever the number that you divide to the numerator, you have to divide it the same with the denominator. If the numerator and denominator, each of them has a different divisible number, then you cannot simplify it. It must be the same number, okay? Divisible by the same number, like this one, 12. So now 84 divided by 12, the answer is 7. So 3 over 7 is the final answer. Okay? Understand? Okay. So again, always simplify. This is correct, guys, but you need to simplify your answer like this one. So this is now the final answer. Alright. We have now here another example. So 71 plus 33, how much? Okay, 104. And then copy the denominator 97. Okay, now, this time, is there any number that can be divided both 104 and 97? Yes or no? No. Okay, because the 97 actually is the prime number. So, here, but as you can see, the numerator 104 is greater than 97, right? So, we can make it into mixed number. So, how many 97 are there in 104? Okay, only one, right? So, the answer is 1. Then, how many numbers left? Okay, 7. And then, copy the denominator 97. Understand? So it's just like after you divide how many 97 in 104, 1, then you can just subtract, make it subtract so that you will know how many numbers left. So here, like 104 minus 97, the answer is 7 here. Then copy the denominator. Okay? So can we divide anything or any number in 7 and 97? Okay, nothing. Because 97 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number. So there is no other any number that can divide both 7 and 97. Okay? So 1 and 7 over 97 is our final answer. Alright? Okay. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy our lesson. If you need to review, then just replay and rewatch this video. Okay? Thank you. Goodbye. See you next time.